It's just like a dessert, a morning dessert. It is with, okay, well, first off, I have some melted coconut oil. Actually, I'm going to put this a lot lower here because I'm not really quite ready for it, but I want it to stay nice and hot. And it's like with eggs, but it's going to be sweet without adding any sugar except the sweetness from the fruit. So here is 2 apples, and these are Honeycrisp, and I like Macintosh or any apples of choice, but I prefer Honeycrisp or Macintosh. I'm going to use 4 eggs. 2 of them are quite large, and so you can use 3 or 4, and a lot of cinnamon. I'm going to put in a lot of cinnamon. I'm going to mash up 2 bananas. Sometimes I use 3, and some blueberries. So I'm going to mash up the bananas first. So these are ripe bananas, but not as ripe as I would wish them to be, but that's okay. It's still, it's going to be fine. I'm just mashing. You know, you can really use 3. I prefer 3, but I don't have a lot of bananas left, so I'm just going to use these 2 for now. Okay. The phone almost fell. Okay. I'm going to crack my 4 eggs. And you can see this one has double yolks. Interesting, eh? Double yolks. Okay, watch this one here. The next one I'm going to crack. You should be able to see the double yolks. Oh, it's hard to see, but there is double yolks. Farmer said there's an explanation for that, but I don't remember what he said. Okay, so that was my 4 eggs. I'm going to put a generous heaping of cinnamon. And I'm going to give this a mix. Oops, I feel like I have shell on my finger here. Okay. And usually what I've done in the past is once the coconut oil has melted in the large fry pan, I do saute the apples first so they're nice and soft, but I'm going to try it differently. I'm just going to do it all together. The bananas, the cinnamon, the apples, eggs, of course. Oops, okay, hang on, that just moved. Okay, and these are really big blueberries. Probably should chop them, but I'm just going to put them all in like that. It smells really good. So I had 2 plantain, and I'm just sauteing the 2 plantains that I chopped up, and I'm just sauteing them in coconut oil. And I'm just going to put that over the top after. Okay, so I'm going to put the egg into this large fry pan with coconut oil. Okay, let's start the cooking process. So I'm going to put this to medium heat for now. So I just placed a lid on it. It hasn't even been quite a minute yet. Last time I placed a lid and it seemed to cook a little bit better. Unfortunately, because of the size, I can't flip it. So usually what I do is I cut it into segments and I flip each segment when the time is right, but it's nowhere near that time yet. And in the meantime, I guess I have to flip these again, maybe just one more time. Some of them have not browned all the way through quite yet. Okay, it's still cooking, and unfortunately I forgot to time it. And you can, it's hard to tell whether it's time to cut it into portions and flip it, but you can kind of tell when you do that and it's not coming apart. Okay, you know what, I think it is time. So I'm just going to cut them into smaller little pieces here, like this. And then I'm going to flip. It is so big, this fry pan, that it's not actually touching, not, you know, it's not heating up properly on the element. Okay, you can see for the most part, like this whole entire section here, which is mostly touching the element, it's all nicely browned and it's not burnt. It's just caramelized, and this up here didn't quite cook the same because, yeah, like I said, the element is not that big for this big fry pan. So I'm just gonna let it cook. Okay, it's 9:52 a.m. right now. I'm gonna let it cook probably a good 3 to 4 minutes. And in the meantime, I'm still cooking up the plantain. I don't know if you're supposed to cover them, or maybe I should cover this up again. I don't know. Just gonna wing it. And so this would be really good served up if you don't want any, you know, syrups, just with like on its own, just the way it is, or on the side you could have like a coconut yogurt and some really delicious coffee or tea. Okay, so 2 minutes has passed and I decided just to uncover it. I think that might be the best choice. And I mean, this is cooked. I'm not sure if I'll flip these ones again here. Okay, maybe this here in the middle. That got chopped off. I didn't successfully cut it properly. But I'll just continue cooking it for a little while longer. Actually, hang on, let's see. What does it look like? Is it holding together? You know what? I have a feeling if I try to flip it, it's gonna break apart. I'm just gonna leave it intact. So these two portions here, I decided to flip them around, and this is what they look like. And I do want them, because the top wasn't quite cooked like, you know, caramelized like this is here, the bottom portion. So I did flip it, and this is what the bottom portion looks like. So I do want it to brown a lot more than that. So I will wind up flipping these again. But in the meantime, I kind of shifted the fry pan a little bit more. Hang on, where's that element? Maybe I need to up the temperature a little bit. It was at simmer, it was very low, at 2. Maybe I'll just put 2.5. Okay, hang on. It's all black, but I just took out a segment. And it's not that it's all black, it's caramelized. So I am gonna flip it around just to make sure it's cooked, and that's cooked. That's definitely all cooked. So I'm gonna just add a little bit of this to the side here, some plantain, and you know, you can add like the coconut yogurt would be such a good choice, banana yogurt, or even the cappuccino yogurt with the, okay, my dirty cup, yes. So that is going to be breakfast.